Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome.
Yes, so it is said that a child who cries for his own portion must remember that the mother's breast is not endless. Now, jealousy or justice, Oletik fight for her share after Queen Naomi's gift, as it's been rumored that Oletik's aunt and the uncle and Ooni of Ife's sisters slammed themselves in the palace. As you know, Oletik's Ooni of Ife's sister told them that they are going to ruin Oletik's marriage. Yes, that they are indeed going to ruin Oletik's marriage because they are the ones backing this lady. Now, with age comes wisdom most times. And when the younger person is not seeing right or is not doing the right thing, it's expected that the older person who has more wisdom will be able to, give them some wisdom, okay? Talk to them. But in the case of Oletik, there is an uncle who has become her greatest undoing because most of the worst decisions that she makes in that palace is coming from the uncle. Remember when there was this thing with the oil and gas, this uncle came, and this very uncle, this will not be the first or the second time that he's been thrown out of the palace. The thing is that he's this kind of uncle that feel like Oletik is an object of commodity that could be used to make money. And Oletik is enabling that man because the thing is that Oletik is an adult and she sounds really smart. For me, I don't think that it is okay for one uncle to come and stand and tell you what you should do or what your husband should do if you're not enabling them. Nobody does that, not in this generation, except you enable them. Then there's this thing with entitlement in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. I do know that, yes, so when a woman is married to a man, there is this possibility that you will be entitled to a lot of things. But right now, the entitlement attitude is something else with the Ooni of Ife. So what if you had been married to a younger person, a boy who doesn't have all of this kind of money, the kind of money, long money that Ooni of Ife has? What would you do? Will you leave your marriage because the man cannot afford you the kind of mansion, the kind of luxury that you would have wanted the man to? No, you will not. You will stay there. You will hustle it with him until things get better. That is what has been happening. But in Ooni of Ife's case, once the women make small money, once anything happens, they just want to swallow the man, collect half of what the man owns. That is exactly what's going on. And that is why you see this desperation when it comes to, having kids. The desperation in the palace of the Ooni of Ife is something else. That is if the information that we are getting is the truth. But however, now, they said the wahala still stands because the Ooni of Ife's sisters, they came to, put their mouth in the matter. Like, what is it with this people? These huge demands, okay? This one is asking for 1.5 million euro house, and the other one is asking for 700 million. 700 million, then you've not gotten your own house. Up till now, with all the, all the things that we hear, Modelo this, Modelo that, you never even got one house, like one house that you can say, okay, this is my own house, even inside the village, yeah? You were renting the entire time until you got married to this man, and now you're asking for 700 million house. If this information is true, it's a no-brainer. Like, it's so ridiculous. Some of these things, when you hear it, you yourself, you get really upset. Is it that this guy, is it because the man is very kind? Is it because Ooni of Ife is a very understanding man? Because who does that? Which king will allow you, give you all of these kinds of privileges, and then you get up and you're asking for this kind of money? It's money paper. This man works so hard for the money he gets. And I want to believe that if you get married to a king, you're getting married to, okay, look at people like Blow Blow. Blow Blow is busy, bringing in revenue, big time revenue from the Adire. You know me, I call a spade, okay? As much as I may not be that much of a fan to these people, if you know, when there is something I say is straight. The Adire company, Assad, November 2024, Adire was bringing over 100 million every month. Now, as at, January 2025, Adire was bringing about 145 million naira every month. So if Blow Blow would get up now and want to place a demand, Blow Blow should be asking for 10 billion from this guy, okay? Now, Okay, you who is asking for this kind of money, what are you bringing into the family account? What are you bringing? Yes, it's one thing to be married to a king. It's one thing to be resourceful and to bring value. It's not just to sit down there and begin to have this entitlement attitude, because entitlement attitude is what ruins the marriage. But right now, they said that the sisters to the Ooni of Ife, they weighed in on the matter and they were very upset. Why were they upset? They said this uncle to Oletik had come to the palace. Was it 4 days ago also that Kabiesi asked them to throw him out? Okay, because when he came, he was very apprehensive and all of that. And Kabiesi doesn't like it when you're talking, you're sounding apprehensive. Okay, and they threw him out. He didn't go. He went to go and stay in a hotel. That is what we are hearing. If the information is correct, do not forget these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media. Okay, and should not be seen as fact, okay, unless you verify it. Okay, I do not live with these people, right? So they said when they threw him out, he was supposed to go, but he did not go. He went to go and stay in a hotel. Then the niece was going to meet him there in that hotel, sending food to him in that hotel. Now, have you seen why I feel like he has this audacity to say the things that he says to the Ooni of Ife, because the niece is enabling him. There's this level of enablement from Oletik, and that is why this continues to happen, because I don't see why this uncle will come every time you want to come and like make your point known, and your point is always about money, luxury, and or how much have you been able to generate for yourself. If you had so much, I don't see why you'd be coming to this, because you're a man, for crying out loud. And so they said when he went to go and stay in a hotel, and a day come, the niece was trying to get appointment again to meet with the Ooni of Ife, and the sister to the Ooni of Ife, the elder sister, says it's not going to happen, that he is not coming into the palace. He will not come. Let him go back to his house. What is he coming here to do? Every time coming to talk about money, coming to talk about money. And they said that was when the gbasgbos happened between Oletik's aunt and this woman. Now, Oletik's aunt is the one who is staying inside the house with Oletik right now. You do know that we heard that the nannies, they kept running away. So what she did eventually was to bring her aunt, who is there with another small girl, okay, that at helping her with the kids. And so the Oletik's aunt, weighed in on the matter, and started talking to Oletik that, look, what your uncle is doing the wrong thing. If you continue like this, it's going to ruin your marriage. Then Oletik got really, really mad and said if the aunt continues to support them, the aunt might be asked or made to leave. And the aunt said, oh, mommy, I won't go at all, at all. I want to go. This is too much. You don't expect me to say something that is wrong. I will not tell him. And right now, you know that these people believe in all of this juju thing. The aunt is saying the uncle is using juju on Oletik, that Oletik is never like that. It is the uncle that is using juju that is kind of influencing Oletik negatively, and that is why you see this kind of outburst from Oletik. That from the very beginning, when Oletik married the Ooni of Ife, Oletik loved the Ooni of Ife so much and all of that. That the Ooni of Ife sisters were saying it's not any juju, it's jealousy. Jealousy, say, if you allow jealousy set in, the thing is that you want to be a part of a polygamous family, you have to let jealousy go. Maintain your own lane and do your own thing. That way you will earn respect and you'll be happy. And that is why they keep advising people. If you do not have the mind, do not go into anything polygamy. Because if you go into anything polygamy, you will fight and fight yourself for the rest of your life, because there is a tendency that jealousy will set in. So right now, why all of this wahala is happening is because of the fact that they feel that Ooni of Ife gives everything to Olori Naomi. How about them? I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.